This is Kathy Chase. You know, you can see the antique radio picture and examine it really closely, and you can look at the baby book. Those two pieces of evidence right there are the biggest pieces that there are if you match them up with the information I've given you on the numbers. And you know what's absolutely stupid and uneducated and ignorant is, why would presidents present such a problem for something they knew that wasn't my fault? You know, they made up all this crap about me, or let people slander me. They've let them abuse me, and there's nothing legal about that. I'm not responsible for what's in my body, and you know, I'm tired of it. This is incredibly dumb. You create a situation that there was no situation to begin with. Government, as I said, government agencies have never contacted me because there was no issue. People provoking problems, creating problems, initiating problems intentionally with the whole, you know, idea of committing murder over something they knew was not my fault. Even if they made up crap about me, they knew it still wasn't my fault. There's nothing, they make themselves look so guilty with that too. Why would you abuse somebody if it was a physical problem? Why would you come along and make their life a living hell? You wouldn't do that. Why would you keep media away? You know, they prove themselves so guilty. Why would they want to bring attention to me in my life by allowing people to abuse me? Why? Because Richard Chase is Russian German and he wanted to play the wall game? You know, I'm not his little toy. I'm not the Chase family's toy. I'm not Lassen's toy. I'm not Shannon's toy. I'm not Rockstar Toys. You know, I'm not a toy, and neither are my kids. I want my kids. They're my kids. You don't care about my kids. You've chipped them up so bad without my permission, and you've manipulated my life and my character because I don't know what these people's malfunctions are with being humans, and this RFID, overdoing this RFID to the point that, you know, they want to create as much dysfunction and dysfunction. I mean, so much dysfunction. My poor son, Sean, he bites holes in his shirts. He writes backwards. He's got depression problems really bad because of the things he's had to go through during this little production for presidents or whatever they're trying to do. You know, their little color game. You know, they planned on manipulating my life because they had chipped up my kids, and they planned the social services stuff. It's right there. This just happened. This social service stuff just happened recently. Everybody knows about this color crap before I even got there. The color court. You know, this is stupid because they planned making my life miserable. All the while, they're profiting. They're profiting big, and they've been profiting all along. So how could you get so greedy? How could you get so incredibly greedy that you thought, because, you know, you just had to get rid of the evidence? That's what they're thinking. Oh, we just got to get rid of the evidence and cover my life up. Well, my life is not yours, Barack Obama. My life is not George W. Bush's. You cannot own a person. I'm not revenge for slavery to white people, or the fact that I'm a woman and you have the first African male in an office, and, you know, mocking me because I'm a woman and I have the capability of being a president. You know, I don't know what you're doing. This is absurd. There's enough evidence. I've proven my case. You can't go around and create. I'm tired of seeing people on TV going along with this crap. You're un-American. You make, when you sit there and get paid, people stuff money in your wallets to wear your colored ties. You look pathetic. You look so unconstitutional. I know what you're doing, and I know you've been paid to do it. And the pathetic thing is I've proven my case. There's so much evidence that I provided, and there's always more. Oh, trust me, there's lots more, and it's all over the web. The stupid thing is, why would they want to bring attention to the fact of something they knew that wasn't my fault? They don't believe in prevention. They create more problems. They did it to my kids. It's pathetic. They don't care about other people. Oh, well, we're important over here. I go down to get tested because, well, they plan that too. They plan me to get alcohol and drug tested. And the only what started this was because I had to take my son to the hospital because he was threatening to hurt himself. He was threatening, said he was going to run into the wall and hit his head on purpose. He was making threats like that. He said he was going to get a knife and stab himself. This is because they've used their RFID to diversely control my son and his behavior, and they've abused him so badly with this RFID. My son has been the worst victim of certain types of abuse. Autumn, I'm worried sick about her because she has the same type of RFID that I do. Amber is full of RFID. She is so brainwashed. She's a teenager. She wants to be cool, and hanging out with rock stars and that sort of thing is pretty attractive to a 17-year-old, of course. So these people are sick. I'm really tired of your stupid game and your White House crap, because you can't black market people and get into the White House and then kill them for it. There's stores called White House Black Market. You can't black market people. There's a store in South Point Pavilion. I just about, it's next to Hallmark cards and what else is it? Like Old Navy. It's right next to Old Navy, and all those stores are all clumped next to each other, and it looks sick. These people are just insane. They're crazy. They're crazy people. And I've proven that it's RFID. I shouldn't have to go to this extreme. I shouldn't have been exploited to begin with for something as dysfunctional as this matter, and all they want to do is cater to more dysfunction in their panic. And people, all the RFID people are sitting back watching this, and they know it's pathetic, and they know that this shouldn't be happening, and they're making their product look bad when RFID has a lot of good purposes. Well, yeah, it's used in electronics, and it's used in people, and it's used in animals. Those are three things that RFID is used in. But that doesn't make the fact that people running around with RFID in their body, that doesn't make them electronic. I don't work for the government. I'm not government. I'm never taken an oath of office, but that there's no such thing as putting pacemakers, whether you're in or out of government, unless you're like underground top secret stuff, which I don't even think that's absurd, because all you're supposed to do in government is take an oath and have background checks and that sort of thing. And I'm never taken an oath, and I'm not government, it's sad. This is really sad that they shouldn't, if they wouldn't have abused me and just let me wake up, or not even hypnotize me at all these steps of dysfunction that they did, and all the evidence to back up the whole thing is right in front of people to see. They've used people's names from when I grew up with, and people's names from when I went to school with at Zeman and Pound Junior High and Southeast into their little game. people with Ham in their name, Cunningham, or I'm not going to get into all the names of the people I went to Southeast with, or people that live here in Lincoln. If you look in the Lincoln white pages, you got the white pages and you got the yellow pages. You got RFID and radio towers, and you've got the fact that it's all these people are sick, and I've had it. I've had it. Why cater to dysfunction? Why create more problems? What are you doing? What are you doing? The American public wants to know, what are you doing, and why the media aren't here, and why you have to make things worse. Why do you have to make things worse? Why?